Hello, good morning. Can you tell me your name?
It's Peter Urdiales.
Peter, nice to meet you. My name is Andrea, and I'm going to ask you some questions about the role of Nuestra COmunidad. How do you get involved with the Lumberg community?
I'm the Executive Director for Nuestra COmunidad. This organization came about a couple of years ago. I live in Lakewood, and one of the questions we all asked ourselves, is there an organization here in Jefferson County that will support or provide any type of services for the Latinos in our community? And there isn't. The closest one is going to be in Denver. So one of the things is a group of us got together and started forming Nuestra COmunidad, our community. Along came the Lumberg situation. We're in the process. We are filed with the Secretary of State in good standing. Right now in the process of doing a nonprofit, but the Lumberg situation came. I, in the past, was involved with Lumberg because I worked with Jefferson Center for Mental Health as their diversity coordinator, did a lot of programming at Lumberg. So I knew a lot of the situation internally, what was going on at the school. When this cropped up, the parents asked, would you please represent our situation with the district? February 28th of this year, I resigned from Jefferson Center to take on the position of Executive Director of Nuestra COmunidad and become the spokesperson for the Lumberg parent group.
Perfect. So the name of your organization is Nuestra COmunidad.
Nuestra COmunidad, yes.
What is Nuestra COmunidad?
Nuestra COmunidad is an advocacy group that provides support to the community. In this instance, the Lumberg have asked us, can you bring us together, take a look at the issues that we have, present them in a fashion that will make sense to the district. What the parents are asking for is removal of the administration. They have a principal and 2 vice principals, as well as the other is a Title I director, who is Linda Reyes Quiñones. So Nuestra COmunidad, what we've done is just brought them together in such a way that we've done the petition. Now we're doing our protest, and we're following up by contacting the Office of Civil Rights to also put in a complaint to that via that way. So we're that instrument that's providing that piece for the community.
Okay, so are you guys getting any support to get this through?
We have asked the people. We've done 4 protests, and the majority have been all Lumberg parents. What we're asking for is a change that's going to affect the entire county, Jefferson County, and how they treat the Latinos here. So what we're doing is asking parents, other parents, to come and join us in these protests, as well as organizations. The more pressure we can put on them, the much better. I've asked the CLF, the Colorado Latino Forum, as well as the Jefferson. I've not heard anything yet. Okay, so again, my role, not only dealing with the parents and the district, but is also kind of rallying more support from the organization, as well as individuals to come and support us.
How many people are involved in this situation?
We had, when we did the petition, we had 126 parents sign the petition that was asking for the removal of administration to address the bullying situation that was going on, as well as some of the racism and discrimination that was taking place. Another big issue was that the school was using children to translate for parents, which is a Title VI violation that cannot be permitted. So, but again, this is probably more of a common practice than uncommon. But when you have Anthony, who is a certified interpreter for the district, he was in place. He could have done this. The school just chose not to. The second point is that for the last 2 years, the district has appointed an administrator there rather than to go through the process of allowing the community, and they do it at the very end of the school year. So that means that the community doesn't have a voice in the process, rather they just put them in there. And that's totally wrong.
So what's next? What do you guys have to do to get an answer, to have a solution for this problem?
We have to put the continuous pressure right now. Now the district's also right now, 3 board members are under recall. So I know that out of the 5, they're trying, it's my speculation, because you have the superintendent meaning me, and then you have the other board members. That's the Douglas County model they want to implement here. It's not going to work. So right now, the recall is going to be for these 3 individuals, but it'll impact the entire school district. So our goal is going to be continue that pressure, ask for support, not only just from our neighboring counties, but from the state as well. We need to make this change. The other points that we're looking at is that they made O'Connell an elementary school and moved the middle school kids into the high school, which is totally wrong. As a past instructor for the past 20 years, it is the worst idea is to put middle school kids with high school. That is just awful. And the reason they're doing that is because it doesn't affect the majority or the white community. It's just Latinos. So as long as it doesn't affect them, it's okay to do it to us.
Right. So do you think you guys can solve this problem by doing all this pressure?
I think that we can bring about change. If change does not come about, next year when the school starts, it'll be worse for the parents, especially at Lumberg. You have a volunteer group that's been in existence for over 10 years. You got parents, out of this 126 people, that represents 3/4 of the parents assigned that want this change. So you know that there has to be some problem there. The district chooses not to listen. They're doing right now an internal investigation, but they're whitewashing a lot of things. They're going to come out with some problems saying they need more training and bullying, etc. But in terms of the removal that we're asking for, that's not going to come about. The only way we can assure that is by finding with the Office of Civil Rights that there is a problem. Please take a look at it. When you have outside pressure from the federal government, change will come about. It should take a while, but we need the support.
Of course. Well, I really hope you guys can get a solution. This problem is huge. There's lots of parents involved and lots of kids. And it's not just like in the present. There's lots of kids that are coming to this elementary and are going to be involved in this program too. So I don't know if there's something else you guys or you want to say about this problem.
Well, we would encourage anyone to join us in the protest. And if they can't do the protest, they can always donate, of course, because it takes time. We need organizational support, letter support, just for the district, just to apply that continuous pressure. We have a recall going on. They need 15,000 signatures, so we need people to sign. I'm sure that they will get them. Will that bring about the type of change we want? I don't know. It may just be replaced with somebody else, but unless we vote, take an active part in the process, What's at store here is our children's future, our leaders.
How can people find you?
On our Facebook page, we have Nuestra COmunidad. Please log on there, like us. It'll give you some additional information. I think there is a button where they can leave us a question, and we can respond to them immediately. Right now, like I said, we're in embryonic stages of formalizing our organization. When Lumberg came situation, this took a priority. But we're still continuing with the 501(c) process. Like I said, anybody wants to go look it up at the Secretary of State in Colorado, we are in good standing. So again, we're doing that. So we encourage people to come, ask questions, look on Facebook, and you can find it. If you don't find us there, you can also, Friends of Lumberg also has a Facebook, so we're connected there.
All right. So thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.